moving to the laundry room to put the cabinets in. I have a section cutting through my laundry room right now. I want to also have a first floor plan. I want to be able to see the laundry room. My section's cutting through here, looking in this direction. And we can do a 3D view, which is nice just to have that as a reference to see what we're doing. So I'll throw a camera in here real quick. Come across. That's the wall I'm focusing on, so I'll focus the camera on that. And this is the laundry room. So let's WT to toggle all of the views. So as I'm working on this, and there's one other view that I want, which is the view of all of my cabinets. And if you've been watching all of the tutorials, you can see the value of having a setup of all of your families. It makes it quite easy to um, place those cabinets in, or those fixtures or appliances or whichever you're interested in placing. It makes it real easy to do that. So just taking a look, pausing for a second just to think about, because as I've mentioned before, all of these tutorials are on the fly. There's no preparation really whatsoever ahead of time to think about what I'm doing, because I want to show you if I make a mistake, if I have an issue, you can share in that issue at the same time, and perhaps you'll run across that issue while you're working on your project. Uh, Spending several tutorials on just putting in cabinetry, and it's really not necessary. If you understand the concept from one of the tutorials, you don't have to watch all of the tutorials on putting in cabinets. So anyway, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That seems like a pretty good saying. Anyway, let's see. We're looking at the section through here. I've got my floor plan also laid out here. And so now I want to start putting in some cabinets. And I don't know, we need some drawers. So let's grab this guy, create similar, come over here. And let's see, I don't know. I'm going to use my keyboard, the space bar, just to flip this guy around. I'm not sure which side is the front, but I got it right. You can see the arrows there. So that means that that is the correct location for that. So this, we'll use the align tool just to get that cabinet in place. Okay, that looks pretty good for drawers. And maybe I'll put some other kind of cabinet, put this kind of cabinet there. That might work. So we'll go create similar, bring them in here. And I'm not sure where the front is. I can see that I've got it wrong. I saw the arrows are in the other spot there. So I'll just rotate this around 90 degrees. And then let's align, let's do it this way. To be consistent. All right. Now, if we take a look at the section, you can see that I probably want the door to swing the other way. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I'm going to click on that and then use this arrow to flip it around. So let's see, click on this guy. I should be able, and let's use this to flip. So the hinges on the and the handle are on the opposite sides now. And I think if you're working with your washers or dryers and you want to access the contents of this, it'd be better to have it open up in that direction. But I have some more width available here. So let's see, what have I got? What have I got left? 2'8" is not a 3-inch increment. So 2'9" would be a 3-foot increment. So what if I moved all of this stuff over an inch? What's that going to leave me with over here? 1'9". So, all right. So this guy is 24 inches. That's the widest one I have. And let's measure here and see what we have. Again, I've got 2'8" and a half. 2'9" would do it. All right, so let's make it 2'9", and I'll move this guy over as necessary. So we're going to edit the type, duplicate it. I'll make it 2'9". That's a really big cabinet, but you might have some big items that you want to store. So I'll change that to 2'9". All right, and then I'll bring this guy a line over here, and then I will align over here, and I'm just going to grab that countertop and drag him over to right there. Okay, so that's a big cabinet. That's a really big cabinet. Here we said we had what, 2 feet from here to here, 1'9". Okay, so that is a let's put drawers in there. So I'll grab this and I'll just copy this guy over to here. We said we're going to make it 2'9". Let's see if we have a 2'9" drawer here. 15. Nope, I don't have one, so I'll make one. What did we say? I already forgot what it was. So let's measure again. I think it was 1'9", but measure to make sure. Yeah, we'll make it 1'9". Make this guy 1'9". Edit the type. Duplicate. 1'9". And we'll make this guy 1'9". So it'll maintain that 3-inch increment. And then I'm going to align it with the edge of my countertop. And it fits. Okay, so we can see I have a big cabinet here for whatever stuff that you might want. Some drawers, some more drawers over here. Okay. Now, before I go any farther, I really should think about a window in front of the, I guess I could put the base cabinets in here, but let's put a window in there too. So let's start. Yeah, I really want a three wide there. So window, let's see if we have a 3 wide casement. 3 wide, so I'll take this guy and put him right there. All right, so now what do we want to do? We want to make sure that the center of the window aligns with the center of the sink. So that looks good. Look how small those windows are. Okay, so let's see. Let's just grab this. And looks like I had some other ones. What is this guy? What does he do? If I pick him, well, I like that a lot better. That's a really tall window. And I want it to be, it looks like it, well, let's come back here and grab the other section. And that's another thing that I'd like to point out, that I try to work with just 2 sections. I have a section that goes through the house front to back, and I have a section that goes through the house side to side, and I just move those 2 around until I get everything located the way I want it to be, and then I'll put all my other sections in, but it doesn't confuse me. If I had a bunch of sections, I wouldn't know which section number I wanted to actually see, but when I only have 2, it makes it much easier for me. So let's go to this view. All right, that window's probably, Looks like it's a little bit below there, so we could raise it up. So the sill height is 42 inches, so that's going to be 6 inches above the countertop. And let's just see real quickly from the floor to the top of the window, what the heck is that as far as height goes? (9'6". Wow. All right, I might change the height of the window later, but as far as the width of it goes, it's probably could be better than that. So I have some other ones here. I don't know what they are, so let's just investigate. That looks better. It's a little bit wider. Let's see what else we have, though. There's no reason for them to be that skinny. You know what? I like that a lot. We have plenty of laundry room, so dealing with upper cabinets, it's not going to be a shortage of upper cabinets, and more windows area will make the laundry room brighter, and so I'm going to go with that for now. I like that idea. Might change it once I change the elevation. All right, so let's put that base cabinet in that goes underneath the sink. That's this guy. Create similar. Come over here, and it's 100% backwards, so we'll just use the arrows to flip it and drag it down a little bit here, and we'll align that with the center line of the sink. The center line, whoops, what did I do here? Align that center line of the sink, center line of the cabinets, and then we'll bring that cabinet back. Okay, so now that looks pretty good. What do we need in a laundry room? Do we need more drawers, or do we need more of these kind of cabinets? And I think we probably need more of those kind of cabinets. So I'm going to say create similar. Come over to here. Let's put one here. Again, it's totally backwards, so I hit the arrows. And I'll put another, nah, I won't do that. I'll just mirror once I get it in place. So we want to see this section now. We'll align this guy right here. I can't see the face because my section is cutting right through that cabinet. You can see it's cutting through that cabinet. So let's align that guy with this. And now, again, I think it's backwards. I think the hinge should be on the other side, so I'll just do that. Flipped it around, so now the hinge, that makes sense. And the reason I didn't put that second guy in there was because it's easier for me to just click on this guy and say, let's mirror about the center line of the sink. That looks good. I'm gonna leave the rest of that as just a spacer. No cabinet or anything like that. And I have a little bit of space here. Let's see what it is. I'll probably put some drawers in there. It's like 11 inches, so I'll put a 9-inch cabinet in there. Create similar. Over to the floor plan. Put it right there. Again, 100% backwards. Flipped it around like that. Let's see, it's supposed to be over here. Let's see, would we have a 9-incher? Yes, we do. That might work more likely. Back to the section. Let's move this guy over to here. Yeah, the 9-inch will be fine. So we'll align it, this cabinet with this. We'll go back to the floor plan and put it in the correct. We're using the align tool. Put it in. I'm going to move it down just a little bit to make sure I grab the right thing. And then I go back to that section because I didn't drag it straight down. And I like to just move these guys over rather than trying to line when it's already laid on top of that. So that looks good too. In fact, I'm thinking I might not even have any upper cabinets there. I don't really need any. I'll have plenty of upper cabinets there. So let's save this. WT, so everything will be open at the same time. So I have all my views available to me to look at to see what I'm doing. And now I want this section. I want to see this section. So I'm going to say, go to that view. And no, everything's fine there. All right. I'll take this guy, flip him, bring over to here. And now let's take a look at that section. What do we have? All right. I'm confused as to what I'm seeing. Oh, I'm seeing the kitchen. That's what I'm seeing. I want to see the laundry room, which is way over here. Okay. And we can put a bunch of cabinets in there. So let's create similar, bring him over here. And it needs to be rotated 90 degrees. Okay. Let's bring him back so that I can see it in the section. All right, and we'll align over here to the face of the gypsum board. We'll mirror this guy so that we have two cabinets like that. Let's put in a couple of base cabinets. Create similar. So I don't know. Whoops. I don't know what happened there. So I'll just hit escape and start over again. Create similar. Bring this guy over here. I want to hit the space bar and see. Yeah, I got to flip it. So I'll do that. Hit the arrows there. That brings it to the other. And in my section here, I'm going to put a couple of those drawers in. I want to align to here. And I want to put another, I'm going to put 3 in. So I'll copy. I'm going to say multiple is selected, so I can say from here to here and to there. So I'll put 3 of those drawers in. And then I'll take 2 of these and I'll mirror that about the midpoint of this guy. And what's left? What have I got left here? Let's measure. From here to here, straight across, 2'2". So I'll put into a 2-footer of drawers. So I'll copy this guy from here to here, change him to a 24-incher, and then just drag him over slightly, and then align. Yeah, that's okay. We have to remember we have to clear when I'm trying to pull these drawers out, they have to clear the handles on that side. So a little filler in there would be fine. All right, now you can see from my 3D view that all of my cabinets need to be pushed back. So let's do that. We'll align to here. I didn't hit the multiple, so align multiple. I'm going to pick this, and then I can pick all of these guys at the same time. All right. So that's starting to make sense. Now all I need to do is put upper cabinets in. So I have a very, very beautiful laundry room. Could also be a craft room. Doesn't have to just be for laundry. We have a nice island in the middle. So create similar. Remember, these are wall-based, so I have to put it on a wall. Okay, we'll come over here. This is 48 inches, so I'm going to make, now let's do that. Let's align this I was thinking about making these upper cabinets 48 inches, but I think we can do it this way. So let's see if Revit will let us copy that from here to here. Yep. And then these are 15 inches. So let's grab one of these, create similar, bring him over here. All right. And then that should be a 15 incher. What is it when I click on it? Yep, it's 15 inches. So we'll align that to here. And then I like the way it hinges. I'm going to mirror this guy so that the hinge is on the other side. Yep, see, so the handles are together like that. And this one will be the oddball in terms of, and that's good. In terms of, it's not symmetrical in terms of its openings. I got one left, right, and then I have another left. All right, so now I got these guys, which I think that fits on top of. So let's copy that from where? From here to where? To here. Let's see if it did it. Yep. And then we can copy that again from here to here. All right. And then what's this? This is 24 inches. So I can copy that again. And I can go all the way across here really if I want to. So we'll copy this across from here to there. And I'll just put a filler in right there. So they'll all be the same all the way across there. So what have we got so far? All of the outers. We'll think about the island later, see how we're going to do that. So I'm going to save it.